Hey everybody! Hello! It's Friday. It's a beautiful Friday. Welcome to What's for Dinner at Dudash Farms. I'm Kim Dudash. This is Brian Dudash. And yeah, we're getting ready to make some dinner. We're going to make some dinner with our Dudash Farms product. Sorry I'm a little bit late. If you've ever worked with Facebook for very long, they're constantly changing things. So they have changed how you actually go live from your own events, and I couldn't even figure it out, so I had to start from scratch. But anyway, all of that to say, sorry we're late. We try to start these at 6:45 on the dot. This evening, a little bit later. But tonight we are going to be making beef stew. It's going to be a gorgeous fall weekend. This is the perfect time to make beef stew. So we are going to do that, and we're going to be using our beef stew cut. So Brian is doing some prep work. We have actually already made some beef stew ahead of time, because this is not, we try to give you recipes that are quick and easy. This one is not. It's relatively easy when you say,
yeah,
but it's not very quick. So we've made a nice pot of stew that we'll be able to show you, but we're going to walk you through the process of how we put this together. Lots of vegetables and stew meat. So yeah, so I'm going to walk you over, and we're going to see what Brian has up his sleeve so far, and we're going to get this started. So hold on just a minute. I hope you guys are doing well. We have had a very busy week at Dudash Farms. Hi, Brian.
Hello.
So tell us what you're doing here.
So I got a pot on the stove.
Okay.
Some olive oil in there. It's on medium.
Okay.
And this is our beef stew cut right here. So I'm just going to dredge this in some flour and a little bit of seasoning. Some of the recipes, we're just going to use salt, pepper, and garlic powder.
Yeah, okay. Salt, pepper, and garlic powder to taste, or?
Yeah. Some recipes call for rosemary and other seasoning.
Yeah.
Kind of simple.
On some things.
You kind of want to really coat this stuff, because this is going to give you a thicker broth when you add your liquid later.
Hello, Ann Dudash, and Mary Fulton is watching too. You want to say hi to your mom?
Hi, Mom.
Yeah. We wish you were up here. It is beautiful today. It's been nice.
Almost a little warm today.
Well, it has been warm, but what I love the most is our trees are beginning to really turn.
Yes,
and they're prettier this year.
They're turning early this year.
Yes, they're almost like they were in 2020. That was like a gorgeous year. But yeah, I've noticed that the trees are so much more brilliant early this year. And hey, Beth Perkaiser. Beth's watching. Beth, tonight we are making beef stew. We just felt like it was the perfect time. We're supposed to get a cold front coming through this evening, so it's going to be cool this weekend.
Yeah, lows in the 30s.
Lows in the 30s. We're going to, after the farmer's market tomorrow, we're going to pile up and watch some football and have some beef stew, because beef stew is always great leftover. All right.
So yeah, we're just going to put this in the olive oil here, and we're going to brown this up. Then we'll add our vegetables.
Got it. So what kind of vegetables are you going to put in there?
We're going to put in garlic, of course.
Of course.
Celery, carrots, onions. Then we'll add some potatoes after we add the liquid, which is some
wine,
water,
red wine,
and what am I calling it? Beef bouillon.
Beef bouillon, okay.
And a little bit of tomato paste.
Okay, great. So we're going to let that start to brown, right?
Yep.
So while that's happening, let's talk about some other things. One of the things that Brian and I realized here just recently is that we've been taking something for granted that we should not have been taking for granted, and that is our thought that most people understand how we sell our beef and pork products. So we've had a lot of people, what I mean by that is we've had a lot of people ask us about, gosh, I would love to try your product, but I don't have room for a half a cow, or I don't have freezer space for a whole cow. So I just wanted to let everyone know that the majority of the products that we sell are retail cuts. So just like what you would get at the grocery store, you go and get a pack of ground beef, or you get your steaks. So all of our product is cut and it's vacuum sealed and it's frozen, and it comes, is cut and frozen at the butcher and comes straight here. And we go to the butcher twice a month, so we are keeping stock. We have a big 8 by 12 foot freezer in our basement. It is stocked all the time, so you don't have to worry. You don't have to have a big freezer. You don't have to buy half a cow. You don't have to buy a whole cow. You can buy just the parts and the cuts that you want. Like I said, our ground beef, sausage, beef stew, things like that are in approximately a pound package. We have some ground beef packages that are a little larger than that. But yeah, and our steaks are sold in packages of 2. So, you get 2 ribeyes or 2 New York strip, and we do have some singles, but majority of them are 2 to a pack. And as far as like roast, we have different sizes of roast. So yeah, we just wanted to let you know that you don't have to buy the whole cow. It's really easy, and if you are interested in learning about what cuts we have available, what types of sausages we have available on the pork side, you can go to our website, do-farms.com. There's a page called Product and Pricing, and on that product and pricing page is a list of all the products that we have. And if we are sold out of something or don't have something available, we will list it there. So yes. So I see Jacqueline Keith says that she lost sound. If you can hear me, would you just write in the comment that you can hear me, so that I can, so that I will know that I'm not just speaking out. And hey, Morgan Daniels, I see you're watching. We have made some beef stew, and Morgan and Derek are going to be coming and having dinner with us later. He's on his way from Cookville. So all this beef stew that we're making, it's not going to go to waste. So anyway, just wanted to clear up with you guys. Okay, great, Curtis. Thank you, Curtis. Curtis says he can hear. Thank you. So all of our products, it's very simple. Wanted to also remind everyone that we only have 2 farmers markets left. So we have tomorrow. We'll be there from 8 until noon. It's going to be a cool, crisp morning. So put your jacket on, bundle up, bring your coffee, come by and get some of Laura Wall's wonderful stuff from Found a Pearl Farm. Come see Brian and I, and Gray's Pastures is going to be there. They're going to have their chicken in. We're going to have Living Kitchen Farm and all of their vegetables. We're going to have Highway Homestead, Hillbilly Homestead. We're also going to have John Mueller. It's going to be a great day. Pam with Feedback Rehab is going to be there. We're going to have Miss Greta back. And then next Saturday will be our very last market for the 2022 season. So make plans to come see us both of those days. We'd love to see you. And if you've never been to the market, we are on the corner of Meeting and Gay Street. And once you see the yellow tent tops, you're there. All right. Jacqueline says it's my Wi-Fi. I know, it happens. Let's see who else. Donna Marie is watching. Let's see who else we got. Raymond Raper. Hey, Raymond, and JJ's watching. Hey guys, we're so glad you joined us. Are you ready? All right, you're just gonna have to tell me next time. All right, so we have browned the meat. So if you're just joining us, we are making beef stew. So Brian coated the beef stew pieces with flour and some seasoning.
Yep.
And now he's ready to add the veggies.
Yep. So we're going to add the garlic, onions, carrots, and celery.
Already pre-cut. A friend and I were talking about how television makes everything look so easy. For example, a Chopped episode. We forget all the work that goes on between open your baskets and what the judges see in front of them, right?
Yeah.
So,
hey, one of the things we talked about doing is last week we made bacon, right?
yes.
And we ended up having about 10 or 12 pounds of bacon. So since technically we're not supposed to sell it, we're going to do a giveaway tomorrow. So if you buy $100 worth of our meat
tomorrow
only at the farmer's market, you're going to get a pack, which is about 1.5 pounds to maybe a little bit more of bacon.
Yes, and guys, I'm telling you, the bacon we made last week, listen to me put we in there. The bacon that Brian made last week is amazing. It tastes very, very good. And it doesn't have all of those preservatives, the nitrites, all of that stuff. It doesn't have it. And it's delicious. So you heard him. If you come to the market tomorrow and you buy $100 worth of DoDash Farms product, you get a package, which is about a pound and a half, of bacon for free. Free.
That's that 4-letter F word we're not allowed to say around here too often.
That's right. Morgan says, "Can I order a plate of pre-cut veggies?"
Morgan, we're going to send you home with some beef stew.
Yeah. But she doesn't like leftovers. So, yeah, Rodney Pearson's watching too. Hey, Rodney.
Hey, Mr. B.
Yes. All right. So how's that coming along?
Good. So I think we'll really probably should let this cook a little bit longer.
Okay.
But
I can still talk if we need to do that.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to let that cook a little longer. We don't want to rush it. We want to, and like I said, this is not one of those meals that we prepare that is what we call quick and easy. It is relatively involved, but it's not too bad. And it does take a couple of hours. So we have made some that we're going to show you the finished product. And I'm going to make some cornbread to go with that. It's going to be a wonderful dinner tonight. And so anyway, we will have extra. So if anybody wants to stop by and get a bowl of beef stew tomorrow, you can, right? Derek loves leftovers. Well, we'll send it home with Derek. How does that sound, Morgan? All right, let's see. John and Amy. John is at the Angus sale. Oh, alone. You didn't go with him, Amy? You're going to be warm. And Rodney said, "I had beef stew last night." See, isn't this the perfect weather, Rodney? This is the perfect weather for beef stew. And especially leftovers, Morgan, on a Sunday afternoon watching football. It's really, really good. Yes, so as I was saying, we only have 2 markets left. So make plans to come and visit us, both of them or one of them. And Brian just told you that if you come to the market tomorrow and you buy $100 worth of DoDash Farms product, you're going to get a pound and a half of DoDash Farms bacon for free. Left the trailer and money at home. John and Amy. All right, y'all. Let's see where Brian's headed, what we're doing.
So the vegetables have cooked a little bit here, so we're going to go ahead and add the potatoes.
All righty.
I like to leave the skin on.
Yes, we like to leave the skin on.
So we're going to add a cup of red wine, and you don't have to if you don't like it.
That's right, you don't have to.
I think it's as much for flavor as for color.
Yeah.
We have about 3 cups of water. Go ahead and get it in there. Then 2 heaping tablespoons of tomato paste.
Curtis says cornbread, yum. I know. You know, Curtis, beef stew is good on its own, but man, that cornbread, just a pone of cornbread makes it all right.
And this is our bouillon that we like to use. It's that better than bouillon.
Better than bouillon?
Better than those little salt cubes.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we're just going to add a small can of mushrooms.
Just because we like it.
Yep. We actually had some leftover green beans that we're going to toss in here too. A lot of recipes call for peas.
We don't like peas.
I hate peas.
Yeah, Brian hates peas.
It's probably the only vegetable that I don't eat or don't like. So then we're just going to add a little bit of seasoning here. This is kind of a combination of some rosemary, basil, thyme. It's a few things. It's kind of a mixture. And
any Worcestershire sauce?
Yes.
Well, you have it out there, so I figured
exactly.
I figured you were going to use it if it was sitting on the counter. I can't imagine why you would have it out otherwise.
My favorite sauce.
Yeah. You like to say it, right?
You notice I haven't said it.
Yeah. All right, so now what?
So we're going to bring this to a boil, then turn it to low and let it simmer for 2 hours.
Yep. Great.
And it'll be ready.
So you want to show them the finished product? Yeah. And you want me to get a bowl? So we can dish it out, or is it not quite ready yet?
We'll
let it continue to cook. So
I mean, it's ready.
Yeah, so we're just going to let it cook a little longer, simmering until Morgan and Derek get here.
Yep.
And while we complete our cornbread, and Morgan says Derek gets his hate for peas from Brian. It's probably one of those like conditional things, Morgan. And I bet you Derek probably hasn't even tasted a pea because Brian hated them. So since Brian hated them, nobody ate peas.
So it's a little bit of prep work, maybe 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And another 15 minutes of getting it to this point, and then you just got to let it simmer.
Yeah. Rodney says a friend of mine called peas the little green balls of death. That's hilarious. I think Brian would probably agree with you on that one, Rodney. That's hilarious. Yeah. That's. Is there anything else we wanted to talk about, Brian? About the market, or we told them everybody's who's coming, and again we got a special going. If you just joined us, we're going to have if you buy $100 worth of product at the market tomorrow, you get a 1.5 pound package roundabout of Dudash Farms bacon that Brian smoked for free. And Dudash says looks good. Thank you.
Yeah, it smells good.
It does. It does really smell good. So so we're going to settle in and.
We're going to have a little bonfire tonight, too.
Yeah, a little bonfire. With that wood pile out there, we might might set this whole neighborhood on fire. All right. So
let's hope not.
Yeah, let's hope not. All right, y'all. So that's what we're having at Dudash Farms. I said last week that I would have the newsletter out, and I don't have the newsletter out. Do you guys ever have those weeks where you just have so much going on? I know nobody has weeks like that, but it's been a very busy week around here. My goal is to have it out by the end of the weekend. So all of these recipes will be in the newsletter. All of the recipes that we had for September will all be in there. If you don't get our newsletter, why don't you move on over to the website, dudashfarms.com, and subscribe to the newsletter. We don't send out a lot of junk. It will be a newsletter once a month and recipes once a week when we have What's for Dinner at Dudash Farms. We just want to keep you guys in the know. And the reason we do What's for Dinner at Dudash Farms is just to give you some ideas of things that you can prepare with our products or other products, and just to share with you about what's going on in the farmers market world. So you guys have a great weekend. Thanks for chiming in, Curtis, and I saw Mary Fulton. You guys let me know that you could hear me. I love it when you guys interact with me. It makes this so much more fun.
I think Curtis is on the road to Pigeon Forge.
Well, Curtis, if you're going to be in Pigeon Forge for a little while, you need to come over and have some beef stew, I think, if you're on your way.
I saw where he was stuck in traffic in Chattanooga.
Oh, yeah? So, you need to come on over. Y'all, have a great weekend. Curtis says I am. Curtis, seriously, you should come over and get some beef stew or something, or come see us or something. We want to hear your stories. I love your stories. Y'all, we're going to get off here and get ready for our company that is coming tonight. And we appreciate all of you. Come see us tomorrow at the farmers market if you can. And if not, and also once the farmers market closes, if you want to call us or text us or email us and order, we'll make an appointment at the farm for you to come and pick up your product. So we'll be doing that all winter. So once the farmers market ends, that's not the end of Dudash Farms. All right, so we'll still be stocked up all winter. You can call us anytime. Because Brian and I work primarily, we work from the house. We're pretty flexible in terms of appointment times. So just give us a holler. So we'll see you guys later. Have a fantastic fall weekend in Tennessee. Bye.
Bye.